Allen Ginsberg was one of the most influential poets of the 20th century. He was a leading figure of the Beat Generation, a literary and cultural movement that challenged the norms and conventions of post-war America. He was also an outspoken advocate for free speech, civil rights, sexual liberation, and peace. Ginsberg was born in Newark, New Jersey, on June 3, 1926. His parents were Jewish immigrants from Russia. His father, Louis Ginsberg, was a poet and a teacher. His mother, Naomi Ginsberg, was a radical activist who suffered from mental illness and was institutionalized for most of Allen's childhood. Ginsberg grew up in a turbulent and oppressive environment, which shaped his rebellious and compassionate spirit. Ginsberg attended Columbia University in New York City, where he met other aspiring writers such as Jack Kerouac, William S. Burroughs, and Neal Cassady. They formed the core of the Beat Generation, a term coined by Kerouac to describe their unconventional lifestyle and artistic vision. Ginsberg experimented with drugs, sexuality, and spirituality, and explored various literary forms and genres. Ginsberg's breakthrough came in 1956, when he published his epic poem Howl. The poem was a powerful and provocative expression of his personal experiences, emotions, and opinions. It celebrated the marginalized and the oppressed, and criticized the materialism and conformity of American society. The poem also contained explicit references to homosexuality and drug use, which led to its censorship and a landmark obscenity trial. The trial ended with a ruling in favor of Ginsberg and his publisher, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, and established Howl as a landmark of American literature. Ginsberg continued to write prolifically throughout his life, producing poems such as Kaddish, America, A Supermarket in California, Sunflower Sutra, and many others. He also traveled extensively around the world, meeting other poets and artists such as Pablo Neruda, Ezra Pound, Bob Dylan, the Beatles, and the Dalai Lama. He became involved in various social and political causes such as the anti-war movement, the gay rights movement, the environmental movement, and the Tibetan independence movement. He was arrested several times for his activism and his poetry. Ginsberg died on April 5, 1997, in New York City. He was 70 years old. He left behind a legacy of poetry that influenced generations of writers and readers. He also left behind a message of love, compassion, and freedom that resonates with people of all backgrounds and beliefs.